change city names, right? Regardless, starting on small battlefield. Yeah, this is a matchup. Low to the ground Greninja, gonna have to deal with those grenades in some way, shape, or form. And kind of tough to hunt down Snake. Only 2 multi-hit moves, but that back air and up air off of Greninja is very, very strong. And early on, I'm seeing that this Shuriken is getting just absolutely negated by the water Shuriken, and Grenade is definitely leaning in the Grenade's favor to start this game.
Yeah, I think that's something really important to keep in mind, and something that IceKnight has to think about too is that the grenades can do a really good job at interrupting a lot of his combos. If you start to like get one of your like drag down up air combos, if you're Greninja, and then CJFrozen already losing that stock, no kill spark whatsoever, so really unfortunate stock loss. Oh, getting blown up by a bit of that C4 as well. He didn't even activate it, but CJFrozen said, hey, you're right under the platform. That's good enough for me, man. Yeah, it's a huge, huge boon for CJFrozen to have the C4 able to hit that platform from below, and IceKnight on the wrong end of that C4, but great combo, but blocked by the down air. Had the forward air and everything. Just those legs kick in a little too quick for IceKnight, but able to answer back. You missing that tech on that platform does not matter. It's that up smash finally working for Greninja and taking that first stock off of CJFrozen. Yeah, so great from IceKnight to be able to find, and as I said earlier, those grenades going to be interrupting a lot of his combos. Exactly those up air combos. Dash attack from the upper platform is pretty dastardly, if I must say. But CJFrozen trying to look, oh no, he wasn't able to get any sort of follow-up. The grenade was just something to interrupt the combo, but it wasn't something for him to be able to get his own damage as well. He got stuck in the end lag of the grenade. IceKnight has been on the wrong end of all of these explosions. Feel like, oh, okay, great roll, getting around that Nikita. Getting around these explosives is always the name of the game for anyone playing against Snake, and it seems that CJFrozen has a good grasp on where to put them, so IceKnight has the toughest time getting around them, and that dash attack going to catch that air dodge. Not great start for IceKnight, and CJFrozen looking very, very strong in this first game. It's so sad because IceKnight found the sweet spot of fair, and it still didn't kill CJFrozen at that percentage. Snake too heavy. Full rage right now on CJFrozen, so it's, oh, okay, there we go.
Thank God.
Fair,
oh my
that fair, definitely gonna take it. But,
it was too close.
And we are now nearly even percentages, but that's not gonna be even for very long. CJFrozen definitely trying to follow this up as much as possible. Down air going to be proving to have that multi-hit. Every single hit going to be going to IceKnight, who's now looking for something from this upper platform. Unfortunately for him, not able to find anything off of the up throw.
Racking up a little bit of damage here, up to 66%. Both of these characters on their last stocks, not going to connect on all of those hits of the down air. For Snake going all the way up, and he gets it! He shoots him with a little bit of that hydro pump. The look on his face, absolutely dastardly glare from CJFrozen.
I've never seen a Greninja kill like that in my entire career.
I can confidently say I've never seen that before in my life. CJFrozen is absolutely aghast. What was that?
That blast zone is going to find you whether you want it or not. IceKnight going to be sealing out a game in a way that neither of us expected, but you're definitely going to be going to Kalos. You're like, I want the highest ceiling I can, man. Absolutely no more of that.
I've always had a problem with that move being named Hydro Pump, but never again. That is Hydro Pump through and through, and if anyone says you differently, show them that clip right there.
Well, it's a Pokemon name. Of course, it's named after a playing card. It's not.
Could be an Aqua Jet.
Sure, but
I'm quibbling. We're about game 2. CJFrozen very quick to go to Kalos and very quick to take that first stock with that strong back air. But IceKnight quick to respond with the back air, not gonna break the Nikita. And 130% on to CJFrozen. Momentum all in IceKnight's favor, even though the stocks may not be in their favor. And there we go, evening things up pretty quickly.
Yeah, very nice back air there from IceKnight. Going to be bringing us right back to even percentages once again. Definitely has to keep track of all of these grenades on the stage right now. And blowing up the C4 no longer has that to deal with. If you are IceKnight, definitely wants to remember about it. And has, oh, I did see a tiny bit of a shadow sneak, not able to get it and charging some of the ice shurikens, but still going to be looking for those nair conversions. And unfortunate for that, the tech wasn't able to find anything off of the up air, and now clawing his way back. Unfortunate 87% for IceKnight.
Okay, just a Greninja's so good at these like little nickel and dime combos, but going for the whole dollar with that forward air. Gonna grab that lead back is IceKnight. Huge swings have been the name of the game in this set for IceKnight early on.
Yeah, so that's a really awesome thing about the Cypher is that you're so easily able to hit Snake out of it, especially because he was going straight to the place where it would like seal his ultimate demise. So great stock from IceKnight, who unfortunately the up tilt comes for us all.
Hey, that's the first one. That's the first one too. I don't think any of the stocks in that first game and none of them in this game,
none of them
outside of that one, have taken a stock. So IceKnight's been doing a fantastic job of avoiding that. So props to him for that.
Well, CJFrozen hasn't been throwing them out either. So that was the first like intentional up tilt that we saw for a while, and really great stock from CJFrozen. We are trying to keep things even as IceKnight, and you know, you have to play around so many grenades, but going to be finding that spacing that he wants once again.
And apparently this is kill percent for Snake, so.
Maybe not kill percent on this stage.
Maybe not, but still, now we're getting into these red percents, and we are getting that C4 bad roll, and CJFrozen gets that game back.
He forgot about it. Unfortunate for IceKnight. He rolled in forgetting that it was there, and you know, sometimes it's like you get blinders on when you're in the zone like that as final stock. You both have a lot of rage built up, and you roll straight into the C4. So really unfortunate way to end that game, especially since the first game was so was so defining for IceKnight.
Yeah, quite a game.
But we are back to even games, so going to return to Kalos actually.
I think that's good. This is a good stage for both characters. Obviously, the massive blast zones are prioritizing Snake, putting him on top there, but it also gives Greninja a lot of area to move around, and the stage being straight down, you can cling to the side, gives IceKnight a little bit more ways to mix up the recovery, so it's not so easy for Snake to just set up a wall and force this frog to break through it. But early game, CJFrozen setting up the Snake stuff, looking out for that dash attack or any of those combo starters from Greninja and stacking up that percent slowly. All right.
Yeah, trying to look for something in order, like you did see him going for, a lot of that dash attack coming out from CJFrozen, going to be able to avoid the Nikita, but IceKnight, that was such a good tool of misdirection because he went to the other side knowing that he had to avoid to his right, he had the C4, and then you just have the up tilt that comes out and attacks you because you're like, oh, why don't I retreat to where it's safe? No, up tilt.
Nah, it sucks, and it feels like CJFrozen has kind of solved the Greninja thing in neutral. It's the double grenades. Greninja cannot dash attack through both of them, but unable to C4 recover from the bottom blast zone of Kalos, and now trying to set up those double grenades to force IceKnight to approach in any other way that is dash attack, really limiting IceKnight's options in neutral.
Yeah, and it's really important that CJFrozen has figured this out already because it does do a lot for him with regards to his win condition. But only one grenade on the stage right now. What will IceKnight do, especially going so hard? That's exactly what you should do. You detonate the C4, and now going to find that jab as well, looking for anything to keep him with the Nikita. Not going to be taking the stock, but CJFrozen eagerly looking for it with that C4. That is IceKnight on his final legs.
This is tough. This is a big wall to climb for IceKnight. Not only deficit-wise and oh my gosh, giving him all the legs. They're going for. He almost had that F smash. I don't think IceKnight really meant to bounce up there, but CJFrozen was going for it regardless. Now finally, any opening, continuing with the up tilt, but still only 32%. And CJFrozen firmly in the lead, does not have to overextend for anything. Not that Snake ever really does, but still looking fantastic for CJFrozen in this third game.
Yeah, it's so close to being able to take that stock very much at a killable percent. Finding a little bit of the back air for IceKnight, and actually going to be assisting a bit in CJFrozen's recovery. Still air dodging in, and unfortunate for IceKnight because he is so close. Oh, man. Way past full rage. You do not often see a Greninja at 172%. The up tilt coming out, and actually the up smash is going to be what seals out that stock for IceKnight. With all that rage and with the percentage on CJFrozen, he is very near kill percent. There is nothing that you want to do as IceKnight in order to like really make a committal option when approaching.
Oh, nah, the grenade is the worst thing. Oh, drag down with the up air. Okay, continuing the combo, 66%. Full rage, waiting for the Cypher, going for the up air, not going to get anything out of it. Got to watch out for that grenade. Grenades are going to be such... Oh, the grenades are going to kill at this percent. 184, and now IceKnight holding him on the ledge. 86%, 106. F tilt is going to push him, keep that neutral. IceKnight bringing this all the way back to even. Hasn't taken much percent. Back air off stage onto Kalos, jumping, waiting for the Cypher to break, and now this ledge trap. What we got, and that down air. A valiant effort for IceKnight, but it is CJFrozen to keep the composure and throw out the down air to take that game. Pearl, what a comeback.
So what I think is really important to remember is, sure, the decision to go to Kalos was because of CJFrozen losing his stock that way in game number 1, but that was what kept IceKnight alive for so long too, because Greninja never lives to 182%, but because the ceilings were so high, the grenades were not killing him, even though he was way past kill percent. So I think that is part of the reason for the stage change.
And less space just means more ways for less time for Snake to run away, and it just lets IceKnight rush you down faster. So this is probably more, in my opinion, more to IceKnight and Greninja's benefit than to Snake's, but we shall see. CJFrozen still the one that's up 2-1.
Yeah. All right, and a very nice confirm from IceKnight. Going to be looking for something yet again with those grenades out in the center of the stage. Back air from CJFrozen, sealing out a little bit of stage advantage for himself once again. And now we do see a lot of these like drag down back airs from IceKnight that I really like seeing, because he's able to put CJFrozen in disadvantage, but CJFrozen just always having a grenade in hand and not able to get all of that. But the shadow sneak into the fair, really great from IceKnight. Unfortunate to lose the stock, but he is so close to taking CJFrozen's.
And this game feels like it's been all IceKnight, yet CJFrozen has a lead and is racking up damage very quickly. Snake so strong, has to get around this F smash and does so with relative ease. A little scary for everyone, but oh my gosh, grenade just ruins everything.
Grenade is just so good at interrupting so many of his combos that he's able to get. No stock either, and you have this Nikita that you have to deal with. You just have to eat that damage. Unfortunately, the down air coming out from CJFrozen, going to be taking that stock. Okay, there we go. Finding his own back air. IceKnight still has an entire stock deficit.
I mean, we've seen IceKnight make this comeback before and has been able to call out CJFrozen's options, but this lack of space has been in CJFrozen's favor for sure in this fourth game.
Yeah, because realistically, IceKnight just has to play around his spacing. At the point that he has grenades and C4 set up, it really is CJFrozen's war of attrition, not something... that was a tough... untechable, and just like that...